weird stuff like you.
Hey everybody!
How's it going, peoples?
Nice to see you.
It's the JImm
And Dave's
Beer Review.
And Dave, can you
Yes.
tell us what we'll be trying for this particular beer review?
Sly Fox Alex Lemon Wheat Ale.
So, some of you out there may be familiar with Alex's Lemonade Stand. Well, the people at Sly Fox have teamed up with Alex's Lemonade Stand to create a wheat ale that is used for...
Drinking. That's what it says.
And this is when Dave slid the iPad over to me so I can read it. Maybe you need to reverse pinch that.
We are honored to partner with Alex Lemonade Stand for childhood cancer on our new spring seasonal Alex Lemon Wheat Ale. This refreshing, unfiltered ale.
We are honored.
I can't read it because I can't
Reverse
see it
pinch
well.
it, man.
You can't.
All right, I'll do it.
It won't let you do it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Eyes.
You're doing a great job, except for the part where you're
talking like Wayne Shatner. What's wrong with that?
Why, there's nothing wrong with that particular way of speaking. Okay, we are honored to partner. This is from Sly Fox website. We are honored to partner with Alex's Lemonade Stand for childhood cancer on our new spring seasonal. It's spring now, by the way.
Yes, it's supposed to be spring. It's the 980th day of winter.
And that new spring seasonal is Alex Lemonade Wheat Ale. This refreshing, unfiltered ale was brewed as a tribute to Alex Scott's original lemonade stand. With every case of Alex Lemonade Wheat Ale purchased,
Whoa.
Sly Fox will donate a portion of the proceeds to Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation to help continue Alex's mission to find cures for all types of childhood cancer. Currently on tap in both Pottsville and Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. The package availability is from April to August. The 12 is the original gravity, 7 IBUs, 5.1% ABV. So it's kind of sounds like it's kind of like a shandy in a way. Alrighty then. Put this over here. Line that back up so you guys can see it. Oh, let me show it to you real quick. Sorry, I usually do that when Dave's talking, but
Hello.
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's a lot of things wrong with that.
Well, except for the smell,
go
the size,
alphabetically.
the shape, everything is fine besides that.
That's
No
right.
offense.
Especially the last two things.
Well, Dave, I don't know what the last two things were.
Shape
Right
and
and left
smell.
buttock?
Shape and smell.
It seems okay to me. Oh,
Wait,
geez,
wait,
I
it
just
looks
showed my
like
bald spot in
lemonade.
there. Sorry about that.
It's like lemonade.
Except it's foamy. It has a
It
little bit of
foamed
head.
down a lot.
Well, it's definitely unfiltered.
Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink.
Cheers. Smells like a shandy.
Go to prison, Mr. Lemonade person.
Cheers, everybody.
Well, this tastes like the one we just drank.
Actually, I think it tastes a little better.
Well, this tastes just like the one we just had. I swear to God.
Well, I don't know. I think it's more.
JImm made a beer,
It was a Cascade Smash Ale, which
and
is
then I was
single
like,
malt and
the
single hop.
water I didn't exactly like too much. It tastes a little metallic to me, not to him, but to me. So he put a little bit of lemonade in it.
Well,
And
the
guess
first-
what? It tasted better. And it tastes like this now.
It apparently lends itself to being a shandy, so I'm thinking when I go share it with my Flight Club friends, I will probably mix a few bottles into a growler to,
Growler. Growler.
yeah.
Growler.
Because, if we drink it during the Flight Club meeting, it shouldn't be decarbonated that much, so we shall see. I mean, I'm tempted to bring it, let them taste it, but from your reaction, I want people to think I make good beer. This was an experimental one, though, but not this one, the Smash Ale I was talking about. But at least now I know what the taste of Cascade was. If I could do anything differently, aside from preventing my wort chiller to fail by tightening it up, I would probably have dry hopped it more. I only did 1 ounce of dry hopping. Apparently for live ales, you need to use a lot. I probably should have used at least 7 ounces for dry hopping.
Ah, like I know what that means.
Well, basically, when you're in a secondary fermenter, you take some hops and you just put them right in there.
What's secondary fermenting?
Well, you have the first fermenter.
Learn, everybody.
The primary is the first one, where most of the activity goes on. The secondary is where you sort of let it age and anything.
You ever do a third area? Or
I've never
fourth
heard-
area?
Well, I suppose you might if you kept putting in.
Well, if you can make a lizard of cause, wouldn't you have to do a whole bunch more?
Well, in the secondary, you might put in the blueberries then. What was the other ingredient? Chocolate? Maybe the chocolate.
Chocolate, yes.
So, Dave,
I guess
anyway,
the Lizard of Cause.
aside from my own personal brewing experiences, which we're not reviewing because it's not commercially available, so it means nothing to our viewers.
Well, although you can, if you want to give Jim some money, he'll send you some.
I'd be happy to send it to you. It's fine. It was a very good example. The trouble with doing a smash ale, which again, single malt and single hop, is that it's for learning the particular flavor profile of a given hop.
Double smash.
Oh, well, Southern Tier does
Southern
one.
Tier, I know. I bought the 12-pack, man. They have all 8.1 and 9.5.
Now, that one I believe was Citra Hot.
Maybe. Actually, no, that's something different. That's in the can. I just had one of those the other day, actually.
Well, it can be Citra Hot in a can. This definitely wasn't Cascade.
It was Citra.
Yeah.
No. But that's not the double smash ale.
But we're not reviewing my beers. We're reviewing Alex's. Now, Sly Fox is a local Pennsylvania brewery, and obviously it's...
We've actually talked to a couple of people. Remember we went to the Whole Foods place, and they had the guy there from Sly Fox.
Oh, yeah. What did we give him? We gave him a hard time about... I remember.
I always give those guys hard times.
Well, no,
I don't like your label.
No, that's a different one.
That's a different guy, but I still talk about things.
No, I'm thinking with that, they had beer down in Philly, and I was just like, dude, that wasn't good, and it's usually good.
The Dogfish Head guy came when we went there a couple weeks ago. I like that place.
Yeah.
I like that stuff.
You know, I hate to drive all the way down there. We'd have to stay overnight, find a hotel.
That's at Delaware?
It's not just Delaware, it's like the bottom of Delaware. So
The bottom towards like Maryland and stuff.
I think it's even farther than that. Anyway, we're
regressing or whatever it's called.
going off topic.
Yes, that's it.
So let's get back to this. So Dave, what do you think?
Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. I like it. I give it a 6.5.
It's fine. It's a very, they don't call it a shandy, but it's very shandy-esque because wheat beers do lend themselves to being a fruit beer. So in this case, it is the lemon, but instead of being sour like a lemon might be, a little more balanced, more on the sweet side, not heavily, but so it is very shandy-like. So in this case, it's excellent, but summertime, by the pool beer. You could probably, it's low ABV, so you could have a few and not have to worry about driving. Crisp, refreshing.
Crisp.
Has that nice lemonade-y kind of thing.
Yes, lemonade.
So I like it a lot. But I'm not fantastic about it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
That's fantastic.
By the way, I gave my smash a 5.5 out of 10. Then I added lemonade to it, and I probably kicked up to a 6.5.
You rated your own beer?
Yeah. Well, just internally, I thought it was 5.5. I could drink it, but I wasn't like. But you know what? It's an experiment. When you're brewing, it's an experiment. I haven't had a lot of success, but every time I have
Jim made, I remember the first couple of beers we made, the stouts were good.
I didn't like them because
did.
I don't think they finished fermenting. They were too sweet. However, I think that was back in the time too when I think that maybe the yeast was too old too, so I didn't really get it good. Apparently, having a starter and rehydrating your yeast was one of those things you should do. But I did find the recipe for it, so if I wanted to, I could buy the ingredients separately instead of buying that kit.
I like the kit.
Well, I think it's a lot fresher if you buy the ingredients separately and using more yeast. So, I'll tell you what, you keep saying, Jim, why don't you give me something? Why don't you give me something? If you buy the ingredients, I can tell you how.
Well, let's buy a kit, and you can make the kit.
If you want to buy the kit, that's fine, but I would probably still invest in extra yeast because, I think that was a problem that I was just going by the instructions. It said, after 2 weeks, you do this. You can't go by that because different conditions can cause different fermentation times. So you have to go by the gravity reading. Sorry, we got a little off topic there, but this is a really nice beer for a very good cause. So if nothing else than supporting the fight against childhood cancer, I would recommend you try this. It's nice. It's, again, a good summer by the pool beer. You can have a couple of these, not have to worry about getting too much buzz. Right, Dave?
Yes, I agree.
So we like to end the Jim and Dave beer review by doing the knockoff of the Surgeon General's warning in the United States, who says that women who are pregnant should not drink alcoholic beverages due to the risk of birth defects.
Bad.
You should not operate heavy machinery or operate a vehicle if you are under the influence of alcohol. And of course, drinking too much can cause health problems.
That's right.
And the reason we try all these different beers is we believe that you, our viewers, should drink great beers.
And have a good laugh to your friends.
And we want to think of you as our friends.
You are our friends because, frankly, we don't have many friends left.
Yeah, at our
So
age,
please be our friends.
a lot of them died, quite frankly.
Oh, they went away. Oh, they got married. They had
Yeah.
kids. They went away.
All of the above. So do us a favor. Comment below. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yes, please.
And the usual YouTube line of subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
And we'd be so appreciative that Dave himself will come over and help you out a little bit.
Not like that.
What? Working a screwdriver?
Well, maybe if you needed some. No. No. No.
Vodka screwdriver.
No, okay. Something to do with booze. Like lemonade. That fresh.
If you have too much beer, Dave will come over to your house and help you drink it. Because he's that kind of a guy.
Unless it's Budweiser and you can keep it.
Yeah. Oh, I was at the Blue Jays game versus Boston.
They didn't give you a Budweiser, did they?
No, but it's all ABV and Bev because the only thing I thought was decent there was, well, they had two different IPAs. One was Goose
Did you
Island.
get one with a big giant glass?
No, but one tall boy Goose Island can was $14.
Hey!
That's Canadian.
Hey!
But then when you give them American cash, you're like, oh, well, we're only going to give you $6 Canadian back, which is like 70
Wait a
cents.
minute, how
on the
much?
dollar.
What is it? It's Canadian money? What's the difference between Canadian money and our money? What's the exchange
well,
rate?
technically, they like to think of themselves as a separate country.
Then what? England?
Than
They're
like
part
America.
of England. Their prime minister is part of the English people stuff. Do you know that?
Well, they do have the Queen.
Technically, the Queen of England is the Queen of Canada. You know.
Yeah, but they were kind of like, well, yeah, you can call yourself that if you want.
It's
But
like
the best
that.
part was when I was with the Canadians, a couple of them were like, "Oh, what do you think
Eh?
about that, eh?" And I was just like, oh, "They said, eh? I feel that's so great."
That's so cool. A.
It was. It's like say "eh" in a sentence again. I love
Can you
that.
please say A again?
But
A.
I was waiting for them to say, "Oh, they said a boot" a couple times. That was great.
A boot.
Yeah.
A boot
What's
is.
what's
that.
all that about? I was just like,
He said it again.
oh, the other thing too was when they said professional,
Yeah.
they were like, "Yeah, we have to do a professional job." I'm like,
A pro.
Professional? I mean, sometimes we say pro, just as pro, but we usually say professional in the United States. That's like people
About
around
that.
Norristown, they say water, with like an R in it. Most people say water, but it's people around here sometimes say water. So
That's funny, man.
yeah, it's weird. You go around the world and like English language. I guess that's how all languages got so many different variations back in Europe in the day, huh?
Yeah.
It's like they were so far apart after a while, it just evolved. Wow, we just went on for 2 minutes about
Nothing.
absolutely nothing that had to do with
We
beer.
are the Seinfeld people.
Who are these people
How are
who
you?
are doing beer reviews?
I don't understand, but okay.
Uh-huh. Elaine, come over here. I need a release.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Hey, we should end this.
Okay. Over. We've got 13 minutes and 13 seconds here. How long you want to go
we
for?
keep talking for another minute. You have anything on your mind?
Nothing really.
What else is new?
I like my 3D wallpaper.
Oh, wow. That's just like the iPhone does.
iPhones are okay.
Yeah. Bye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.